Hi everyone, Libby here at Touch of Happiness Massage, bringing you another intimate questions video, your opportunity to ask all those intimate questions that you've always wanted to know the answers to about your body, about touch, about pleasure, and about intimacy. So this question is about masturbation. Hi Libby, what do you think is a healthy number of times per week to masturbate? So there's no simple answer to this question. I think this is actually really individual, and there's a few kind of different things that I would encourage you to consider. So part of my online masturbation course, towards the final weeks, there's a questionnaire designed to kind of help you figure out what is the sort of healthiest routine for you, or kind of structure for you when it comes to masturbation and self-pleasure. And a couple of the things that I talk about in there: if you feel that you are someone who has used masturbation in quite a compulsive way, so if you have masturbated several times a day, every day, and it's something that you use as a stress relief or a form of procrastination, or you've been sort of very dependent on porn, then perhaps for you a healthy alternative is to have just one really mindful, really kind of nourishing and nurturing self-pleasure session per week, or maybe one every fortnight. Whereas if you're someone who never masturbates and has a quite disconnected relationship with their body, then I would encourage you to find some way to integrate small daily practices, 3 minutes, 5 minutes, maybe up to 15 minutes per day, to kind of build that habit of being connected to your body and your pleasure and your sexual energy. So it can really vary per person. The other thing is that I sort of cover in the masturbation course is really around the variety of self-pleasure practices, and considering that masturbation doesn't always have to be the same thing, or just kind of following the same path, ending in peak orgasm, ending in ejaculation, starting with touching the genitals and not really touching the rest of your body. But masturbation, or mindful masturbation, in a healthy and integrated way, might look like one practice a week which is just focused on massaging your belly or massaging your breasts. One practice a week that involves genital touch or genital massage, maybe brings in some sex toys. And then maybe one session a week that is just really focused on the breath and a kind of non-touch based connection with your sexual energy. So rather than it just always being the same thing every time, you might be masturbating 3 times a week, but it looks really different each time. What feels healthy for each individual person is really subjective. Is it something that adds energy? Is it something that at the end of the experience you feel satisfied and relaxed, or do you feel kind of drained and uncomfortable in some way? If it's the latter, then learning to build a more mindful and self-caring masturbation practice is definitely a way to kind of make it a little bit more healthy. Personally, I try to integrate some kind of self-touch or body awareness practice into my day every day. And that can be, as simple as, when I wake up in the morning, I let my hands just travel all the way over my body. It's kind of like saying saying hello to myself first thing in the morning, and I consider that a self-pleasure practice for the day. I like to give myself an abdominal massage at least once a week, and you know, sometimes those practices move into something more sensual or sexual, but sometimes they're just really about like maintenance and connection with my body. If you want more information about building a healthy and mindful relationship with masturbation, I recommend checking out my online course, and I'll put a link to that in the description below. And please remember that if you see this video on YouTube and you want a discount on the course, there is a discount code in the video description below as well. If you found this video helpful and you want more answers to your intimate questions, remember to like and subscribe, and also drop your questions in the comments section, or you can email me directly. The address is in the video description.